Hey love lovers, hello everyone, bonjour, goedemiddag, it's March, it's finally here, and I have already given you the March horoscope, regarding your relationships, and some of the things were not so nice to hear, but now I'm here to give you the tools. I already did give some tools as well, some tips and some hints, advice regarding how to deal with it, but with this video I am going to give all the tools so that as you go into March, you go into March courageous, with so much courage, with so much drive, because we're going to use that Mars energy in Gemini to make things go. Right, because Mars, remember, is about ambition, is about action, willpower, directness, being direct, being assertive, right? It's that energy that has passion, and obviously also intimacy-wise, this is where we use our Mars as well, right? So the message that I want you to think about throughout this March month is do, act. Do, act, do, act. And with all of that, there's a second layer which is very important. This layer is making this whole message be redo as well. Okay, not just do, redo as well. Have the energy, gather yourself up after each and every failure and redo. Why? This is due to the lunar mansion or the nakshatra that this Mars is sitting in right now. It is going to sit in this lunar mansion or nakshatra until the end of the month. And funny enough, it is, the same nakshatra or lunar mansion that I was born in, right? So I know it so well. And it's so funny because I'm redoing this video because the first recording, it was just all over the place because I had to pause so many times due to my other work and also my children. So it's amazing how the universe really works to show how things are aligned with what's happening up above, right? So when we're talking about lunar mansions or nakshatra, we're also focusing really on the degrees. You know how I always say, look at the degrees, look at this, look at that. When we're focusing on the degrees, we are zooming in to see the energy of the planet in this sign, the Gemini sign. And from the Vedic school of thought, it's called Purnavasu, this nakshatra. And from the West and tropical and Egyptian astrology, we're talking about Al-Hanan, or we're talking about Prima Hydra. So that is the lunar mansion. Different names, but same thing, right? What does it mean for Mars to be in this nakshatra or in this lunar mansion? Let's get deeper, guys. What it's telling us is that you have to renew yourself, or you renew whatever relationship is falling on the Gemini ascendant in your chart, right? This lunar mansion or nakshatra is about second chances. It's telling you to do things 2 times in order for you to have success. You have to redo, you have to do it twice, you have to take second chances, take second opportunities, right? Look at something 2 times, like give it a revise or a restructure in order for it to succeed. So in this month of March, everyone must be aware or open to taking second chances, doing something twice if you want to see results, right? So that is the message again when it comes from the degrees of this Mars in Gemini, right? So Mars's energy in this degrees in this nakshatra or lunar mansion, it's going to make a lot of people be restless, but in that restlessness they still feel hopeful because this nakshatra or lunar mansion is controlled by Jupiter. Jupiter is about wisdom. Jupiter is about spirituality. Jupiter is about being hopeful, positiveness, right? Being wise. So these are the tools that you have to use. Look at Jupiter and see what Jupiter represents and use those tools in whatever action that you're going to take. Action, right, Mars? In whatever action you're going to take. But remember, it's still in Gemini, so communication must be wise, because Jupiter is in the house of communication here, right? So in your relationship, be wise, think twice before you speak. As I say, everything must be done twice. Think twice, redo, reinvent, restructure whatever relationship or part of your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be relationships. Of course, we're dealing with relationships, but you can use these tools in the other aspects of your life too, right? So Mars here in these degrees, it's going to require you to rise up again, right? You're going to be strategic, you're going to be determined, and you're not going to let anything come into your way. Conflict, you're going to deal with them. Because, for most people, there would be conflicts with authority, right? But then you're going to use your spirituality, Jupiter, your spirituality, to come up with solutions, strategy, because Jupiter is a strategic planet, right? So I'm going to divide the ascendants into two groups, right? Not because that I am a Gemini, only because Mars is in Gemini. When Mars is in Gemini, it is very particular about which types of ascendants it's supporting and those that it just wants to destroy or give difficulty to, right? So Mars is supportive to Aries, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Pisces. And Mars wants to destroy and make things difficult for Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, and Aquarius, right? So we have two groups. We have those that are Mars's favorite, and we have those that are Mars's not enemies, but Mars is seeing them as their enemies, right? So now let's deal with Mars. So for Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, and Aquarius, Mars-like people are going to continue to give you some problems, okay? Because it's already started from last month, this energy in Gemini. They're going to continue to give you problems. So this could be boyfriends, this could be male friends, this could be brothers or boy children, like not young children, like youth who are boys. These people are going to give you problems in relationships, or they're going to continue since it's already started, all right? But you're going to rely on older people, like elders, right? You're going to rely on people who have authority of some sort, even if they are male, as long as they have a certain authority. That is somebody that you can rely on in this month. That is your go-to person to trust or to get help or advice from, right? But that's not the only tool. I have more tools. Everyone must win this month. Let's go. So with Mars in Gemini, what we're trying to do here is restructuring our enemies into friends. We're restructuring those anemic friendships into acquaintanceship. We are challenging, our haters or whatever, right? Our competitors, and we're changing them into what? Into supporters. That is what is needed with this energy, because Mars is the one that is coming with aggression towards Gemini. Gemini is welcoming towards Mars, but Mars is coming here with the thought that, I don't like being here. because I don't like the ruler of this house, right? So here there's an enemy coming, but then the people in the house, they don't mind welcoming this enemy, which is Mars. So then we have to change this enemy of which is Mars, or who has the mentality of enemic vibes, into friendship, into acquaintanceship, into support system. That is the call for this month. This is how we're going to win in this month. And of course, for Aries, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, Mars is good for you. So you guys, you need to just reinforce. Your message is reinforce the relationship that you already have. Reinforce them so that they don't break. Rebind, make sure everything is intact so that they don't break. Okay, if you have not called your friends, your male friends, your brothers, you need to reconnect now. Reconnect now. That is your message. Reconnect. Regain their trust. Reform the friendship into a growth stage, into a higher stage, into a higher level now, right? For the Gemini ascendant, you're going to need to be bold this month. You just need to just force things. Be bold, be confident, okay? Give that hot aura. Like when people see you, they must see fire, but not fire that burns, but fire that, brings life. Fire that brings, access for cooking, for providing, for provision to those who love you, right? When they see you, they might see a protector, somebody who wants to protect them, right? Use that energy of Mars, right? So what's going to happen here is that you have to renew the energy within you. You have to go into a renewal state in this March month, right? Just be careful about the setbacks, but then the setbacks may be there and will be there because Purnavasu or this Prima Hydra lunar mansion is about that. It's about getting back up again, is about falling and getting back up again. So you need to make sure that you are fit physically as well to stay alert, because Mars is on you. You're the host, the body. So you need to also make sure that you are fit this month. You keep yourself fit. You get up again if you fail, and you force forward, right? And in your relationships, your partner might find you attractive, and then some partners might find you too aggressive, because the Mars energy is also about aggression, right? But you're going to use the tools within you. Communication is your best tool here, because communication is the one that is hosting this energy. So use all of that communication, all of that intellectual capabilities that you have, the go-getter, the friendliness, the charming vibe that you naturally have, to form into this energy that is attractive, this energy that says, I will not be put down. If there's competition, I am not scared. Bring it on. If you're trying to get rid of me, I am not going anywhere. I'm going to stay here, right? So that is the attitude. Renew yourself, your energy, revive yourself, and get back there. Get back there, right? So then when it comes to the Taurus ascendants, okay, you guys, you need to make sure you're rebuilding your resources, your finance, bringing stability into your families, all right? You need to protect your family's stability, your family's lineage, your family's cultures and traditions, because Jupiter is about protection. So you need to do that now. And while you're being assertive when you talk to your family members, make sure that you also use wisdom from Jupiter to send words of positivity, to encourage your family to be the reinforcing force for positivity and growth in your family. It is you who's going to use this Mars. Through your words, you're going to encourage them. You're going to be positive for them. You're going to give them reaffirming words. Right? Whoever you're speaking to now, using your mouth, you're going to use wisdom. Be strategic with your words. Be direct, yes, because Mars is direct, but be strategic and wise now. That is your message, Taurus. This is how you're going to change this 4 of Mars into a friend. Right? And for the Virgo ascendants, Mars is going to have its 4th aspect on you directly this month. I need you to be relentless in your efforts, in fighting for growth within, your professional sphere. Those relationships, even if they break, because maybe you change a job now, because it's possible with this Mars, you might change a job, and leave one relationship with certain people in your profession and join new relationships and friendships with other people. So you're going to be relentless in making sure that these relationships, including with authority figures like your bosses, they remain in their mind. You're going to use this Mars energy to leave an impact with whoever you speak to now. Leave an impact. Use this Mars towards your ambition. Use these relationships with these authority figures. Do not be aggressive, but be strategic. Use Jupiter. Be passionate. Show passion when you speak to them. If it's about, keeping your job, then when you're talking to your boss, come from a relationship of, I am able to do. I want to act. I'm passionate about this job. I'm passionate about what I'm doing. Show that. Leave an impact now. You have to restart if you fail a project now so that you regain their confidence. Even your father at this time, you might need to regain their trust or regain that connection that could have been lost. Be confident about it, right? Bounce back. That is the message. Bounce back. And when it comes to the Libra ascendant, okay, some people might challenge your belief systems now or continue to do so, right? It's fine. But then this energy is asking you to fight back, fight for your beliefs, fight for what you believe in, fight for what you think is the truth. Defend your consciousness, defend your standing, when it comes to your beliefs. If you believe in a higher education and you want to continue and somebody has been trying to discourage you, defend yourself, defend your stance, right? Reinvent your position when it comes to this. Of course, traveling might give you problems, but then it's here because it's asking you to have those travels. So you're going to take them and just be careful. Use Jupiter's protective nature to protect yourself. Use spirituality to protect yourself. Right? Now, when it comes to the Capricorn, so basically here, what you need to do, you're going to be fighting for service, right? Either service to yourself or service to the people that you care about, right? So you're going to channel that energy of Mars, that assertiveness towards being serviced or others around you being serviced, right? There's a sense of justice that you need resolved at this time. Or maybe sometimes you would be wanting to heal relationships that maybe you ended abruptly last month, or you had a fight, an argument, and then, or maybe they started an argument, and now it's the time to heal those relationships. Okay, use that energy and that action of Mars, the willpower to do this, to overcome all the conflicts that would have been in your life for the past 2 months, right? And also not only with intimate connections, but mostly with your colleagues. Okay, so you need to make sure there's some conflict resolution that is happening this time, right? And then when it comes to the Aquarius, so basically you at this time, you're going to be focusing on putting your passion, towards creativity, towards the projects that you care about, towards children, your kids, reinforcing the relationships with your children for sure. And of course, if you're a creator, then your followers, your fans, right? It's the time for you to do that now, to make sure that relationship is on point, right? And also when it comes to your relationship, your intimate relationship, you have to make sure now you reinforce the connection with your partner through dates, going out, be active, take initiative to set up romantic date, set up restaurant dates, do stuff, but you need to be active. Use that Mars and do this. You got this. When it comes to the Aries sign ascendant, you need to stay strong. Mars supports you, so you just need to use that Mars energy to stay strong, to advocate for your ideas and the things that you want to communicate about. You come out and be direct, show that passion in your communication and with your friends as well. You need to reconnect with your friends, reconnect with your younger siblings, reconnect with your neighbors, and just revamp those relationships, right? And now when it comes to Cancer, so basically, because this is happening in your 12th house, here Mars is giving you strength, because remember, Mars supports your ascendant. Mars is giving you strength to fight spiritual battles, that other people can't see, the battles that you're fighting even within. There are unseen enemies, obviously, that are trying to get you down, trying to demonize your energy. So now you need to use your spirituality here to fight those battles, right? And even inner struggles that you feel, you need to use that Jupiter energy from this Purnavasu or this Prima Hydra lunar mansion, right? This is what you need to do. You need to protect yourself. Meditate, protect yourself spiritually, protect yourself, your subconscious, protect it, right? Work behind the scenes. When it comes to the practical world, do the work behind the scenes, in secret, work on your secret ambitions, so that then when it comes to Mars, then you can say, ta-da, here's my work, ta-da, here's what I've been working on. So now channel that energy and work in secret and work silently, privately, and also be connected to the spiritual realm. Basically, the relationship that you are reinforcing are the ones with your spiritual guides, are the ones with God, your relationship with God, a relationship with the gods, a relationship with your ancestors if you believe in ancestors. But that's the relationship that you're focusing on, because this is where you get your strength. Now, when it comes to the Leo sign, Leo ascendant, what you're going to do with this Mars, because Mars is your supporter, you're going to use it to fight for groups, to fight for, your network of friends, to rebuild those connections with the friends as well. You're going to make sure that you have your ambitions and you work towards your ambitions, but not only you, but with the connections around you, your friends, your network circle, right? This is where your Mars is giving you the energy, the willpower to do accomplish all your dreams now, accomplish all your goals now. You have the support that you need. And you must remember, if it fails for the first time, you redo it and it will be successful. Everything that you do here regarding your dreams, fulfilling your dreams, your ambition, you have to do it 2 times and you will see the results. Now, when it comes to the Scorpio, this is your Lord, right? Your ascended Lord. So here, what's happening is that the Mars energy is going to help you through your transformations. All the transformations that you're going to face this month, you're going to use the strength of Mars to stay up, to get your head up above the water, right? You're going to obviously, connect intimacy wise with your person at this time, because that energy of Mars is giving you strength to do this, right? Be careful of being impulsive, of course, right? But at the same time, you need to reconnect with your in-laws. If you have in-laws, reconnect with them, talk to them, get closer to them. And also, when it comes to just healing, psychologically healing, you heal yourself, or you also help your partner to heal, and you heal your marriage or your relationship, right? For Sagittarius, there could be some intensity happening in your relationships since the last month, right? So that intensity of maybe breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together could be happening. But now that you know what Mars is wanting you to do, if you break up, you can get back together, because then, with this Purna Vasu or Al-Hanan, Prima Hydra, Lunar Mansion is asking you to repeat things until you see the result. So if things you guys had a misunderstanding and you broke up and you don't understand why, you could give it another chance, because then when you take another chance, then the chances of being successful are higher. Mars supports you as a Sagittarius ascendant and is asking you to do things at least 2 times for you to see the results, all right? You need to protect yourself. Use that Mars energy and direction and action to protect yourself and to protect your partner, because the Jupiter energy in this nakshatra or in this lunar mansion is about protection. So here, protect your relationship as well. Don't allow third parties to get in. Don't allow other people to come in between you. Protect your relationship, right? Pisces, for you need to protect your home. For you, it's about the family life, the family structure. You need to make sure that everybody in the house is getting along. Reconnection, to the mother as well. If you and mom have not spoken in a while, reconnect now. Use that Mars energy and go out on dates with mama. Talk to your mom, share things, do actions together, clean together, cook together, go shopping together with mother at this time, right? Just rebuild basically the home life, the living situation, because Mars supports you. Mars is your benefic planet and it will help you achieve these things, right? If it fails for the first time, you do it the second time. And if you have not spoken to your mom for a long while, you call and she doesn't pick up, call again, right, until she picks up. So that's the energy for you this March, right? And on and I just want to say thank you guys for buying the book. You guys are stars, literally, and I am happy that you're already starting to work on yourself and to get closure. Yes, the technique, some of the techniques is the techniques that you know, like 20% is the techniques that you already know, but 80% it's definitely things that you don't know, as many of you have already discovered. So I'm happy that you're happy, and happy healing. The book is available on Amazon, of course, and I'll chat to you soon.